here on the Western Slope, football is king. Every Friday night, the stands are packed to watch the undefeated Grand Junction Tigers, but there's one player that shines brighter than anyone else under the lights. And it's his story that has inspired his team to never quit, never give up, and to fight for every inch.
Football, it's always been my favorite sport. I've always played it since I was little, playing in elementary school just for fun with all my friends. I've always loved it since the very beginning.
It was the game of all games for Jones. Nicknamed Sunshine by his teammates because of his blonde curly hair. Number 25 was all over the field that night. His team won 48-0, with Jones taking home MVP honors. But with the highest of highs came the ultimate low.
You know, it was just awesome night, great time, and then a couple days later, you know, everything just downhill from there.
There was no way we could stop him from playing that game. Football has been his life. Sitting in the stands the night of the Super Bowl game, you know, we didn't think cancer, you know. If anything, I thought it was a thyroid problem. So I just thought, you know, oh, it's okay. It's a lump on his neck, and oh my gosh, look at this game he's playing.
After the game, Jordan went to the doctor, and the Joneses received some startling news.
It was Friday morning that we were told that he had testicular cancer that had spread throughout his body.
Jordan quickly went from battling on the football field to battling for his life.
Just over time, then it finally hit me, you know, this is a major deal and it's not going to be the same.
Seeing him when he was in his hospital bed was one of the hardest things you could ever see. You'd watch him play football, he was one of the stronger kids that we had on the team, and to see him hospitalized and hurt like that, it was hard to watch.
For close to 3.5 years, Jordan fought every day, using his determination and skills that he learned on the football field to beat the toughest opponent he had ever faced.
If I find something that I want to do, I'm not going to quit. I'm always going to keep doing it, and I'm going to be consistent about it, and I'm never going to go light. I'm always going to go as hard as I possibly can.
After once being told that he was inoperable and that it was impossible to have more than 6 pounds of tumors removed from his body, Jones had his sights set on the blades of grass, sitting 100 yards between 2 goalposts.
I never had a doubt in my mind that I wouldn't play football again. I always thought I would come back.
Jordan's whole attitude throughout the whole process was, okay, what do we do next? I'm going to beat it. You know, it's just like, you know, how he's treated football. You know, he's going to get out there and he's going to win, no matter what.
Win was exactly what Jones did. On February 15th, he received official word that the cancer was gone. Now, with just 6 months before the start of his senior season, Jones was eager to get back the time he had lost.
I think being an athlete helped me get through what I went through, because it's just, you have that mentality of never wanting to lay down and just let something take over you. It's kind of a competitive edge, but against something completely different.
He will do everything and anything to get what he wants in life, and that's been a huge motivation for me.
Jones's determination paid off. He quickly earned a spot as a starting linebacker, helping Grand Junction become the #1 ranked team in the state.
He's always going to be, you know, someone I'm always going to remember coaching, and you know, when I write my first book, he'll actually have, you know, a section and a chapter for sure.
He came home from a football game a couple weeks ago, and he was so upset, and I asked him what was wrong with him. You know, I said, is everything okay? He had just played the best game, and he said, after everything was taken away from me, I finally have it back.
And just to tell you how far Jordan has come, he started every game this season as a senior, having close to 30 tackles, 3 sacks, and he's not done yet. On Friday night, Jones will march his undefeated Tigers into the second round of the state playoffs against Chaparral. And no matter what that scoreboard reads after the game, nobody's taking anything away from Jordan Jones.